Hello everyone and welcome to Cork in the North, our weekly episode out at Thursdays at 6 o'clock. I just want to bring you up to date with where we are with the podcast. We've launched a Patreon members only page. You can get 3 extra episodes a month, so it works out £1 an episode. And also, later in the year, in December, we are going to be doing our very first live podcast at the Sunflower here in Belfast. There will only be 40 tickets available for that, as we're going to just see if people are interested in coming along. And you can get early access to those tickets if you join the Patreon. So for £3 a month, you get 3 extra episodes. It's dead easy. It's less than a current price of coffee. I paid £3.20 for coffee today. It's less than one coffee a month to support this podcast and keep it up and running. So we've got 2 out at the moment with Chris Henry, the former Irish rugby player, Emma Doran, the brilliant stand-up comedian from Dublin. If you want to sign up to the Patreon, it's on the YouTube page, it's on my Instagram, it's on the Cork in the North Instagram. It's everywhere. Just message. It's dead easy. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the episode. In the UK, I'd fucking go, me. I bet sure what have I got to do? I get a routine out of it. I might just turn up at the Empire on a Tuesday and go, so last week I was in Kiev. Oh, lads, what?
When you
these Russians.
When you said routine, I thought you just meant like you'd get good sleep and stuff and you'd get like a bit of a routine about your life. I was like, I didn't know things were that bad that you had to go to war.
Is this recorded?
Oh,
fuck,
great
we're actually
stuff.
on.
Let's.
All right, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Do the card thing. Do the thing. We're actually starting.
It's raw, Sean. It's raw.
This is it. Like this is cool. There's no lube here. Like we're going straight in.
I never use it. It's fucking snake oil. Literally snake oil. So it is. Sure, if you can't get it, no, I'm not going to start on that. I'm not going to start on a bad note because it's a period of mourning for us.
Okay,
at the
so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cork in the North. Obviously, when this goes out a couple of weeks ago, the Queen died. That was a bit fucking mental.
It's been that long.
I'm so cautious about what to say here.
I'm absolutely not. This is the podcast we get taken off. The last time we did this podcast, we had a queen. That's how long it's been since I've seen you.
No, well, now there's a king.
Now there's a king.
And
amazing how 2 weeks changes things, isn't it?
There's a new UK Prime Minister and a new king.
And a new king, yeah.
And gas prices are slowly coming down, aren't they?
Long live King Charles.
Long live
I say he's doing great work already.
He's doing great work
Keep the gas coming down,
I
Charles.
got petrol for 170. I was like, it's Christmas.
Oh, you're a petrol guy?
My diesel 170.
Diesel 170?
Diesel's one. I was paying 198 at one point, and I was like, oh, fucking Queen has died, and now we've a king, we've a new Prime Minister, and it's come down to 170. Suspicious.
The Queen she was a fucking stickler for the diesel.
96.
She fucking always kept putting it up. I always say that's why I didn't like Lizzie. She was the diesel fucking bandit, and now she's good. No, not good. It's terrible.
96 was a great age.
Yeah, like
would you if someone offered you 96, would you take it? I think I'd take 80. I think after 80, I'm like, what am I contributing?
Well, this is my argument about old people in work in general, and like it's hard to. Here's the thing. I don't know what the monarch does at the 96 years of age. Like I don't know. Like, were her duties really intense, or was it literally just a butler came in with a wee sheet and went, take that, and she just ticked it and that was her day? You know what I mean? I don't, but I also think, I'm 33 now, right? I love nothing more in life than doing fuck all. Right. See, just sitting on the sofa doing fuck all. It's my favourite thing. And I'm only 33, right? Yeah. She's 96. What did she... Like, surely when she got in her 70s even, she was like, right, I'd kind of like to do fuck all now. But then heavy lies the crown on. You could tell I've been watching.
She wasn't the same after Diana.
No, she was happier, some would say.
It's great. I was over in London.
What, when Diana died?
I was in Liverpool when it happened.
The Diana's thing?
No, not Diana.
Oh, the Queen died.
When the Queen died, I was in Liverpool, and it was announced that it was at 6:30 or something like that.
Yes.
And there was a show starting at 7 o'clock, and we were sitting in the green room, and somebody came in and just went, "She's dead!" And I just went, "Okay." I didn't know. I was like, all right, okay. And then another comedian just went, "Oh, for fuck's sake, the gigs are going to be cancelled." Like the pure comics reaction.
Yeah,
was
it's so selfish.
Gigs are going to be cancelled. Not that someone's like lost their mother and grandmother. It's like, fucking gigs are going to be cancelled. I lost 3 shows because of it.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's totally fine. I work in the UK. That's their system.
Sure.
They have royalty. Good luck to them. I have a lot of respect for that's their business. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
But I went to London.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down to Buckingham Palace.
Do you go get in the queue when she was in
No,
state?
I didn't get in the queue, mate. I can't. I get anxiety at Belfast City Airport security queue. There's no way I'm queuing up for 11 hours to see that coffin thing. But I went down just because it's a phenomenal piece of organisation.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a phenomenal piece of sort of planning.
Sure.
I often think the person whose job it was to plan the Queen's funeral was woken up the day after, like, with everything being over, going, job seekers allowance. Like, they're just like, going, do you know what? The day after, they're going, right, we now have to plan King Charles's funeral.
And hey, that's not too far away.
And that's not going to be 70 years later.
Yeah.
So what's he, 74, 75?
73, I believe.
So he might get to, like, say 90. Well, let's say women live longer than men, don't it? So say if he went at 85.
But Prince Philip fucking lived, Philip, her husband, he lived to 96, I want to say.
Oh God! So King Charles could live till another 20. So I think definitely in my lifetime I'll see another change of the guard. Prince William is next, isn't he?
I think so, but we'll more than likely never see another queen, me and you.
Oh, because of the
because George's name, or not? Is it George's name? What's the William
Prince
son's
George.
name? Yeah, it is George, isn't it? Because George, Louis, Charlotte, that's his kids.
So no, it goes Prince William.
Yep.
George.
Yep.
And then it's George's kids.
Yep.
But
should he have any?
Should
Who
he have
knows?
any kids?
Maybe he doesn't even want kids. Maybe he's like me. Maybe it's a vasectomy.
Maybe he's the first gay king.
Maybe he's a gay king. Oh, by the way, the first.
Yeah, okay.
The first publicly one. King Billy, I think, would have something different to
Was
say
King
about
Billy
that.
gay?
Well, so they say. He wasn't just on the wall.
Loves
if
parades,
you know what I mean.
Loves parades. To all our unionist listeners,
William
it's a fucking joke.
William of Brown.
Cork and not keeping finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
So I went over and I saw it, and it was absolutely it was mental. The amount of people, there was people camping out. They'd been in tents on the side of the road for like 3 or 4 days. These are proper royalists. Like, I saw a woman getting interviewed, and she said that walking past the coffin was better than having kids.
Now, people like that need to be fucking slapped in the face. I'm sorry.
Know?
Yeah.
Walking past the coffin for 5 seconds is better than having kids.
I was in London this week.
If the coffin, like, I'm gonna, but if it was open,
you could be a bit more intrigue in it.
Like, no, but like if she was, you know, the way you wake someone and you have the coffin open and you look in and you see them and they've been embalmed and all that. If she was lying in state with the coffin open, like they've done with a pope before, they did that with a pope. They had him open. That would be more interesting.
Yeah, because at least
you can see it.
Yeah,
you'd be walking past that going, is she in it?
See,
or is she in a different place?
I
Because
think, conspiracy
theory that she could be in a different box.
Yeah.
Because like they're worried that someone could blow up the
Queen
cathedral.
Yeah,
blow up the dead queen. They want to kill her twice. Dead twice. Dead. She's proper dead now. Dead.
Yeah, now she's never coming
back.
back.
I liked the queen.
Oh, I wasn't.
I thought she had a great sense of humour.
Yeah.
And she obviously did a hell of a lot for her country, and you know, people obviously respected her and stuff like that. I'm not a royalist. I don't really give a shit, but it's not my country, so I don't really give an opinion. But I thought it was a phenomenal piece of intrigue. I was interested. It's a world event.
It's definitely, whenever you watch shows like The Crown and stuff.
I love The Crown, man.
Yeah, so I only watched recently just YouTube clips of the highlights of it, just because I can't be fucked watching 4 seasons of The Crown. Now, I will watch the new season just because it'll be, you know.
Well, you know the ending now, don't you?
Oh, don't tell me. I have a good feeling Diana's going to have a good run here.
That's like going, I'm watching the Titanic tomorrow. Don't tell me what happens. Wait till you hear what happens. Yeah.
Starting Passion of the Christ. I'm hoping this Jesus guy does some good things.
Watching Goodfellas. I hear it's a love story. So I find it, I just found it phenomenal, the piece of the way they did it in the UK. Like, fair play to them for the planning. Oh, absolutely. It's insane, isn't it?
Absolutely. And even like the handover of like the King Charles and things like that. Like, I'm sure there's just so much that goes into that it is insane. But on the other side of that, you know, because
I often wanted to know of these these royal people, like, you know, like just going to the Jack's toilet and stuff and coming home at night, like, are they, you know, they're eating dinner and like, what's their sort of,
it's not
do
normal.
they do what we do, like, and just jump on the sofa with your socks on and be scratching your balls and like,
I think there's protocol for it.
or is there somebody like always outside your door? Or what's the thing where you come in pissed and you're like ordering like fucking Domino's raiding the fridge and like, do they not have that sort of stuff that we have? You know, like that sort of, like, you know, pop down to Tesco there and get a packet of fucking sweets or something like that. Like, you know, they don't seem to have any.
Yeah. It's different.
Like, you know, when you do, I'm going to the Jacks. Like,
Different. But for northern listeners, the Jacks means the toilets.
Toilet, yes,
Whenever my friends started saying the Jacks, I freaked out. I didn't know where he was going. He would just be like, I'm way to Jacks, and he'd disappear for a few minutes, and I'd be like, what's this Jack's room he's going to?
Yeah.
And then eventually I copped on as the toilet.
When I was in an Irish pub in England, you know, they have on the toilets fur and Mona.
Oh, yes.
English people go, which one do I go into? You go into fur. And then, but then you go, go into Mona. You know, like, it's Mona's your one, actually, okay, mate?
What one is the male one?
Fur, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't that right, Sean? Yeah, first. You
Sean,
doubted me there, man.
I doubt myself.
Producer
I don't
Sean
know.
is a full Gaeilgeoir. He's learned a language that less than 0.5% people speak. So
Love it.
Fair play.
It'll do him well.
It's a good language, isn't it, Sean? We got Sean on microphone. Sean, sit yourself down there now. We got Sean on
Look at
microphone.
Sean's microphone over there.
Yeah, he's got a microphone now because we've had complaints.
Sean took my feedback and he excelled in doing it. I'm very proud
Sean,
of Sean.
what was your opinion on the Queen Diana? I mean, it's obviously sad that somebody dies.
Loves
but
it.
loves the
Absolutely
fucking
love it. Was out celebrating in the Felons bar. I seen him 2 a.m. doing cocaine off.
wearing a Celtic jersey, waving the fucking picture of Bobby Sands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the be stereotypical West Belfast felt like, but just not a fan. Like,
Yeah, and that's okay.
But there's people in the UK that were just like, "Ugh, whatever. I know somebody that, like, they were just like, didn't watch 1 minute of it. Not arsed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and like here, I did take part in the whole spectacle of it as well. Like when King Charles came, when was that, last Thursday?
Yeah, he came to
2 weeks
Hilton
ago.
and stuff,
I was
yeah.
in work and I wandered around, waited on the car driving past and stuff.
Right.
Just because there's a big crowd in the middle of town.
And
And
what,
I
did you
was
do
like,
anything when he went past?
No,
Sped on the car.
you can't.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I saw his flight.
I was looking. I was looking at all the windows because I was going like, I mean, if there's ever a time for an assassination, like, and he wasn't then like, well, maybe it was.
All right, Harvey Lee McDonald. Fucking.
But I was just going like, holy shit, like this is all of a sudden, and it's in the middle of Belfast, and there's a royal.
Do you know? Sometimes I have that thought though. Whenever like, not even just whenever you see like a celebrity in public or something, you're like, someone could just shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a weird impulsive thought, isn't it?
I thought he was going to come past in like, I don't know why, but no, like a Pope mobile or something, no, like the big bulletproof glass.
But that car is so bulletproof, though.
The Pope one?
But the
With the Pope
windows
one
down
and the King Charles.
Oh, the King Charles one absolutely is.
So-
Because I saw the plane went over my house.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it was on the telly, you see.
Class.
And it landed in Belfast City. And then, obviously, the BBC follow him, like.
Yeah.
And then he was only here for, 4 hours, was it?
Yeah, I'm sure he couldn't have been fucked being here. Because, again, I come back to this point. I come back to this
Give a
point.
shit, do they?
Here's the thing. Again, 33. I want to do fuck all. At the age of 73, would I really want to be sitting on a Tuesday afternoon and have someone come round to me and go, all right, you have to get on a plane now and go to Northern Ireland and make friends of all them? And be like, fuck off. You know what I mean? I just want to sit with my big fucking sausage fingers, have the biggest sausage wank in the fucking history, and just fucking jizz all over Camilla's wrinkly old fucking dude. Right, now, fuck the fucking king. No, don't. Here's...
Oh, my God.
Aaron,
Aaron, you're going to get this podcast cancelled.
clip that one. When's Michelle O'Neill coming?
There's no way we could get Michelle O'Neill on this podcast after the shit that you've said. I've already had some politicians email me back saying they're not coming on.
But that's going to be the way it is. You'll find someone. What's that?
Who do you think is the fittest member of the royal family?
Oh, do you know what? Right, this is a great question because on my TikTok, what's been coming up is pictures of royal family members when they were younger. So like Princess Anne.
Princess Anne.
Princess
was a
Anne.
fucking right.
Are you kidding me?
Mate, I swear to God,
Unreal.
Princess Anne. What was she? About 70? 67, 68?
I think, no, she's 72.
Oh my God, when she was 25, 30, mate, I
Does
am
she have-
swiping fucking right.
Does
on
she
that
have
shit.
Instagram? Remember we messaged Cher last week? Let's get fucking Princess
Cher's
Anne.
blocked us.
I want to get a trend going where we just message
Princess
Does
Anne?
Princess Anne have an Instagram?
She probably
We'll
doesn't.
set one up.
We'll set one up.
Do you know what?
Princess-
I think
does
Princess
she?
Anne.
No.
And do you know the other guy, Edward, the other son?
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Not the nonce one, the other one.
Yeah.
He was fucking stunning.
But also...
blonde hair and then
Yeah.
now he's, obviously older. But his wife is a fucking, not a beauty one, like when they were younger.
But Prince William, when he had her... Nah, I tell you what, that's a fall from grace. That, like, because when he had her... Ooh, No,
I'm looking at Princess Anne here when she was in her 20s, mate. Because I tell you,
you have to.
like when you look at her and you go, like, which Princess Anne?
Easiest wank I've ever had over a royal family
mate.
member. Toughest was Andrew. but I made it happen.
Look at her there, look.
Oh my
mate,
God.
she's fucking gorgeous.
How was this so overlooked? Because I didn't really think about it until...
I'd say she's one of those, though. Like, look how posh she is there. But she was number 2 in line. You know, her sister.
At a time, she was.
Yeah. She was number 2 in line, so she probably got away with, like, loads of shit.
Oh, yeah. If you're number 2, you're the Harry. Oh.
But there was no way, because the Queen then had, like, Prince William. So there's no way she was going to be in line.
That's right.
So I'd say she was just fucking out.
Just throwing it about.
Oh, you work for Danske Bank? Come to the toilets. You know what I mean? I'll touch you up. But she was so fit.
Yeah, and in that Crown show, she's a bit of a minx too. Look.
Oh yeah, she's stunningly good. Like, she's big into her fashion and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, like Princess Anne, I think is probably the sexiest when they were younger.
Yeah.
Prince Edward, if you Google him here, right? Prince Edward.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Like, for women out there, if you fancied Prince Edward,
do young.
look at him there, look.
Oh
My
yeah.
God.
Very like William in the respect that when he was younger and had hair, gorgeous.
What is going on with this hair?
The hereditary hairline in the royal family is fucked. Whoever got into the gene pool and fucked that really did a number on them, you know?
Yeah, because Harry's gone bald as well. I'd say he's gone bald from stress.
Harry's not as bad. His is more like thinning and he's still got that front like
But he
curve.
does not look like William, does he? Like,
yeah.
if you think about it, come on.
I mean, I know there's the whole conspiracy that he's fucking someone else's kid, but no, I think there is certain aspects of him that look a bit royally.
Yeah.
Like there's, like if you look at young Prince Philip, who was the Queen's husband, there's definitely like a little bit of similarity there, I think.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. I don't know, maybe the ginger just comes from Diana's side. Diana was a babe too. And that was sad when she went.
Oh, it's all, yeah, it is. But
but it's more sad that Diana went.
Yeah.
It's because fucking she was good. Like,
yeah, she was.
If fucking Bald Edward goes, I'm not blinking twice. Diana goes, I'm fucking crying at it.
So we would happily agree that Princess Anne, when she was in her 20s, early 30s, was the best looking one.
I think so.
Prince Charles was a looker when he was young.
Yes, he was. He absolutely, yeah.
But how come he doesn't have the fucking baldness?
Well, he does if you look at it close enough. He has
got
like,
the Bobby Charlton.
He's got the Charlton, and he's got like a big bald. And he's had a bald patch since he was probably like 30.
Yeah.
Like when he was going out with Diana, he had.
How do you get close to these people?
What do you mean?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you get, like, you know, not like Meghan Markle, you know, Kate Middleton has a sister. Remember when Kate Middleton got married to Prince Andrew? Everyone was talking about her arse in the dress. Pippa Middleton, is that her name?
Pippa Middleton, yeah.
Yeah, like, how do you meet these people?
It's
These people just mix in certain circles.
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah, that's all it is. And
You don't go
think,
to a bar and be like, oh, that's the Duke of Windsor, second in command, and Queen of Sussex, of fucking Norfolk or something. Like, where do they go?
You do if you're Jeffrey Epstein.
I know, but where do they hang out? Like they all live in what, Chelsea, Fulham, Kensington, and they just go to like local nightclubs and with security. Like,
it's all networking, isn't it? Or it's all like some sort of like you have to have a link in.
Imagine walking into Tiger in Croydon, and fucking Kate Middleton's just in there doing the fucking line going, William's got the kids tonight. I'm out with the girls. Fucking penises on straws. For Sandra from Worcester's fucking hen do, like, for her second marriage. Don't worry, he's the right guy for you.
The penis is on straws. I don't think there's royal protocol for that.
But yeah, I'd love to meet. I'd love if Ireland had a royal family. It'd be fucking chaos, man.
Oh, would it just be the Travellers, wouldn't it?
Travellers,
yeah, just be the royal Traveller family.
Yeah,
that is the royal family in my mind. I watched that. Have you ever watched that documentary Knuckle?
No.
Oh, so good. You would love it. It's about gypsy bare knuckle boxing. And a guy literally used to film weddings for the travelling community and down south, like. And as he's filming them, they're like, here, we're doing these fights. You want to just film some of these fights? And he's like, yeah, no worries, I'll give you the footage. And they're like, you keep it, you make whatever you want out of it. So he makes a documentary out of the rivalries in the travelling communities, families. Unbelievable. It's so good. And you get like such an insight into like that part of Ireland that you don't really see that much, you know what I mean? Because they're very secretive and stuff. It's
like a secret society, isn't it?
It's like the royal family.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, you know what I mean? There's
a
whole hierarchy.
Got 12 or 14 million to pay off a woman that you never met. That you fucking he got a bit of abuse, didn't he?
20 million, I think.
Was it 20 million?
I think it was 20
I thought it was 12 million.
No, well, maybe it converts into.
It doesn't matter, does it? 20 and 12 is no different to him, is it?
No, but yeah, that was.
I kind of felt sorry. You kind of feel sorry for his daughters, though, wouldn't you?
Well, you feel sorry for anyone kind of associated with him because they didn't do anything like, but it's their family.
You're kind of guilty by like, what's the fucking dinner chat like with him? Or what, like, imagine this now. Like, what's all the royal families have been together now for the last sort of like few weeks because obviously what's happened. Can you imagine just like sitting in and be like, right, Andrew, mummy's died, so you go, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't do this and do that because you're a suspected fucking nonce.
Yeah,
Like it's just a bit awkward.
Do you know
what I mean? It's a bit awkward.
there is talk of Charles sort of,
Reintroducing him.
No, the opposite, like sort of clearing out a little bit of the royal family to like relieve.
Well, the
some
last time we did
duties.
that, we all know what happened.
Fuck.
That's a joke.
Like when a new manager comes into a job.
Or like a new football manager comes in, you perform well for the first few games, for the first few fucking, royal duties, and then all of a sudden you slip back into the old ways again.
The what was I going to say? It was something along lines for the royal family, but I forget now.
I genuinely but also if you watch the funeral and stuff like that, BBC were showing you people who you wouldn't know. So like the Queen's sister, she died, Princess Margaret. She has kids.
Yes.
And then they have kids.
Yeah.
And these are all like 37th in line to the throne.
Yeah.
That are just like working in fucking Asda or like
Wow.
fucking cleaning rooms in Premier Inn or something. Like just like normal people.
So there's like the Queen's brother, was like meant to take the throne.
Yeah.
But he abdicated the throne
That's
because
right.
he wanted to marry this girl from America.
But that was her uncle.
And
Yes.
That was her uncle. So then her dad got it.
Yes.
He wanted to marry Wallis Day, which is an American woman
Divorced
who was
woman.
divorced twice
And couldn't have
but
kids.
the Church of England wouldn't let him. So he was king for a bit, I think. And then he went like, well, can you just accept her in? And they were like, no, the Church of England won't allow that. So he then was like, well, I'm going to abdicate. And he fucked off to France with this woman called Wallis Day. So then it was the Queen's dad who was next in line. So it was Harry, before children. He got it and he had a stutter. And they made a film out of it called The King's Speech.
That's right.
And he was the king for about maybe 10 or 12 years. And then he was a chronic smoker and he just died after
Blood
World
clot.
War One or something like that. And then obviously the Queen then was next in line because she was the firstborn. And she was only like 24, 25.
Yeah.
And then she held it all the way up until a few weeks ago, which is phenomenal. Like, if you actually go on YouTube and go through the history of the royal family, because you got Queen Victoria then as well.
And she took it when she was 18, I think.
Yeah, like she must have been like, imagine being out fucking clubbing and then you get a phone call, go, oh, by the way, mate, you're Queen now. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? It's 2 for 1 on gin and tonics.
I don't think in the 1800s that's quite the way it worked.
Quick, get me an Uber. Get me an Uber to Buckingham Palace. I got shit to do.
I'm thinking of like nightclubs in like 1860s.
Oh, fuck.
There was no so basically her dad. So like if you actually look at this, I think it was the Queen's uncle, which was not. I think it was. I'm trying to figure out
His name was Edward, maybe.
abdicate. I'm just typing in abdicate here. So it was Edward the fifth, 6th, Edward the 8th, I think.
Edward the 8th.
Edward the 8th abdicated. So then, but he had no kids.
That's right.
But if he stayed king and that marriage to Wallis Day was allowed and they had a son or a daughter, we would have a completely different family.
Oh, yeah.
In
or
the royal family, that you know.
Yeah, or if he had kids. Did he have a previous wife? Am I right
He
in saying
didn't,
that?
but she did.
So okay.
She had 2. She was divorced twice.
Ah.
How do I know this? Ooh, because over the weekend I actually
we've-
watched a documentary on the history of the royal family.
Oh, I've been down the rabbit hole as well. But here's the thing. So the current King Charles, he has technically married a woman who is separated.
yeah,
And
but they
he's
changed the
king.
rules in the 70s, I think.
So just because that rule changed, he can do it, but he wouldn't have been elected. So he would have got away with that had it been later on
Yeah.
in life.
It's all just.
It's all fucking.
Well, they're just changing the rules as they want to change the rules.
just suits
like,
them, yeah.
It's nuts.
There's nothing I enjoyed more in the last 2 weeks of the whole thing than the clip of King Charles meeting Michelle O'Neill. The best.
talk about
The best.
Sinn Féin absolutely knocking it out. It's like winning the World Cup there.
Oh my god, they've never been so good. Oh, just don't tell Jeffrey.
But did you see Jeffrey Donaldson in it?
Oh yeah,
And he comes in, and who was the guy that was in charge, who's the Speaker of the Stormont guy.
Maskey?
He's another Republican, isn't he?
Alex Maskey.
So
he's
Alice
Sinn Féin.
Maskey comes in. Oh my God, it was so funny. And then and he says, we met before. And she said, like, oh yes, down in Cork. And then he said, like, you're the biggest party now. And she went, we are, yeah. And then Maskey goes, don't tell Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey's literally like this.
Just standing there.
Like a fucking cock loser.
Dope.
Fucking.
And you can see, I think Prince Charles is very progressive.
Oh, yeah, King Charles.
King Charles.
I know, it's bad habit, long living.
Do you know when you go back to school in January and you go like 7th of January 2021? Oh shit, it's 2022.
Yeah.
It's going to take a couple of months for us to get that right. But I think that's kind of like a bit of a dig, isn't it? A big dig to the unionists. It could be like Prince Charles. Like, listen, we're going to modernise. You know, if the census shows, which is due out soon, although this will be out after the census shows, but if it is majority nationalist people here now or non-aligned, you know, they're going to be knocking on number 10's door going, listen, what's the threshold for the unification vote, which is going to be so divisive.
You almost fear for it a little bit.
Do you think so?
In a way, just because you don't want to cause more division. Like, look, the sad reality is it looks like we're maybe going to have another election, which is
at Christmas. Is it? What is it? 6 months you have to have another election?
I think they've only got like another few weeks before they have to be like, right, another election, which will cost $5 million. Now,
that's a quarter of what Prince Andrew paid out.
I love how you compare millions to what Andrew pays out. That's a 12th of what Andrew paid out
to a woman he never met.
Point. Like, and it's the point as well with the funeral and stuff as well. Is like with the cost of living and everything else. Like,
$5 million. What are they going to get? More or less the same result again? Because the unions will go hardline again.
Or worse, they could lose more seats. Maybe people go more alliance and go in more to the middle because fucking, you know, they just don't want to give it to the Republican and whatever else.
It's fucking never-ending saga here.
It is fucking, for a party that has the name Democratic in their name, not very democratic.
Do you know what I think we should do? We should ring up Norway.
Right,
ring
okay.
Up Norway and go,
here comes an Andrew Zany idea that I'm on board
Norway
for.
And go, who's in opposition over there? And they go, like, whatever, come over here and bring all your MPs with you, and you run it here for 5 years.
That'd be great, wouldn't
Let's transfer politicians out like footballers.
Yeah.
Let's start getting in foreign. I've said it before.
Let's get in Mbappe.
It again. Let's get fucking the leader of Finland, Sanna Marin. How are you?
Right.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Is she? The
Sanna
leader
Marin.
of Finland?
Sanna Marin.
I went with a Finland girl when I was in uni.
You know what? There's 3 women in the world I would marry without never meeting them. Would you marry someone like Alicia Keys?
Princess Anne.
Princess Anne.
Alicia Keys is a random one. Princess Anne.
I would marry Sanna Marin, the leader of Finland. Sanna.
All right, yeah, I can see.
She went out clubbing recently. Put up top clothes. She's fucking unreal.
Sanna Marin getting the ditties out.
She's like 36.
Fuck me. Free the Finland
36.
too, love.
Free to Finland too.
Fucking right. I am on board for this. I have fucking.
I'm currently trying to book gigs in Finland just to see if she's around.
Fucking,
DM her.
I'll scan those navies.
I might DM her there, actually.
Let's do one of our famous.
Let's DM Sanna Marin there, mate.
Sanna Marin.
I think Sanna Marin, the leader of Finland, is my future. She's married though, so.
But here, that can change.
She's only got less than 1 million followers, so there's a good chance she could read this.
Logan Paul has more.
Does he?
Logan Paul probably has.
Hi, Sanna.
Fucking, but yeah, let's see what she's up to.
What we say to her? Hi, Sanna.
Yeah, you go ahead.
You want to be the queen of my castle?
Oh, nice.
That's not good, is it? Hi, Sanna. What you doing this weekend? Fancy the driving range? Let me know.
Nice.
Done.
I've messaged saying, "Hey Sanna, Andrew Ryan
for
will
fuck's sake,
message you shortly. Please ignore it. He's a pedo.
Aaron.
Cork-based comedian. That's all I have." Now, do you know what I want to check? For the record, by the way, Andrew is not a pedo, but it's just a recurring joke that I like to do in DMs now. I mean, he might be. No, he's not. Let's check Cher's messages from the other week. Has she seen it?
I don't know.
Nope.
Sometimes I don't even go in and look at my messages, man.
No, she hasn't. I've just looked there. She hasn't seen.
Yeah. But you know what? Princess Anne, we should get a picture of Princess Anne when she was 30 and put it up here.
I'd love to. Let's Photoshop me and you in it.
Yeah, let's get a picture of Princess Anne, put it up here. Alicia Keys is someone I would marry without meeting. Would you do that?
Would I marry Alicia Keys without
Just,
meeting
you know
her?
the way, like, you just love somebody so much. So, like, I love like Sanna Marin. I think she's great crack. She's hilarious, very modern, up to date. She's very attractive, which is totally fine. I'd marry her without meeting her. I'd marry Alicia Keys without meeting her. Who would you marry without meeting them?
Don't know. It would have to be just some sort of fucking big sexy celebrity, wouldn't it? But I don't know which ones I fancy at the minute.
Who do you don't fancy at the moment?
It's hard when you're on the spot to think. There's bound to be someone that I obsess over, but I just can't think about it at the minute. I mean, Jet from Gladiators in 1994.
Is she still alive?
Oh yeah. Well, look, a fucking Princess Anne's still alive. I'm pretty sure Jet from Gladiators is fucking kicking.
You never
about.
know. It could have died from steroids or something.
She could have. Yeah.
Typical answer for that, if you're in a West Belfast like boys' school, is like, who would you want? It's just
The Wolf
always-
Tones.
No, it's your man.
Jet from Gladiators.
Yeah. Jet from Gladiator back in the day. Man.
Oh wow!
Like this is the fucking photo. Oh, the hair.
Jesus, she's stunning.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing later. I'm getting a photo of that and Princess Anne, and I'm having a good time.
I didn't realize. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, no, who's the fucking sexy celebrities at the minute?
I used to have a thing for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but then she got all those ex-boyfriends and stuff, and it was
Sounds like she could be the problem.
Sounds like she, yeah.
Probably-
And like people are not going to.
I don't think she'd. I don't think we'd click.
Oh, Dua Lipa, I'd marry her without.
Would
thinking.
you?
Oh, 100%. Dua Lipa is the top right now.
Really?
Yeah, have you ever seen any? There's some sexy videos of her on TikTok.
Dua Lipa. How old is she?
I'm gonna say she's in her 20s.
Dua Lipa. Where's she from?
UK.
Albania.
Is she from Albania? 27.
She's from London, mate.
She's from London, you fucking
Where
idiot.
the fuck did you get in Albania from?
The fuck?
Fucking piece of shit.
Get over to your microphone.
Get over to your microphone and answer our questions.
She's from Albania.
Oh, Dua Lipa. She's pregnant.
No, she's not.
Oh, denies she's pregnant.
Exactly.
Dua Lipa. Oh my God. I've never seen her before.
Oh, you should see some of the. I'm going to try.
Oh, man.
I'm going to try find a TikTok video because I've most likely saved it in my favorites and just
What we need to do is start getting some of these clips up, Sean, on the YouTube.
of Dua Lipa.
Put a picture of Princess Anne in the bottom or something like that, just for our foreign list. What the fuck?
And this is one of Dua Lipa's videos that is on TikTok.
Oh my good God.
There's
How old is she?
Jesus Christ. She's 27. You seen it in the thing there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she knows what she's doing, Andrew. This is one of her live shows. Nah, I'm not playing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus
That's
Christ.
illegal.
That is that. And look, she's
Jesus
Christ.
We're gonna have to cancel the podcast. That was unbelievable. That is just how that was at past TikTok's rules and regulations.
I think I just have to go to the police after this podcast and just give them my phone and go.
Listen,
It's
I need to
up to
clear
you.
my mind.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. The stuff I've just seen on that podcast, on that phone.
But yeah,
She's fucking unreal, man.
yeah, do it. Fucking fuck her. Get
I
Dua
know
Lipa.
Alicia Keys is amazing, man. Is she just a singer? Is
Alicia
she?
Keys getting older now, though.
But we're all getting older, Aaron. You're getting old. You're going to be 34 on your next birthday.
Yeah, so fuck.
know.
I'm not going to say.
I genuinely think. Do you ever think about it, meeting somebody that you just know straight away you're going to hit it off with them?
What you mean, like a date?
No, if you met him in a bar and you just know. I'm talking. It could be a man or a woman.
Oh yeah.
But you just know, like, I know if I met that person, we would have such good crack together.
No one's coming to mind, but I'm sure there is. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any comedians.
No, it can't be comedians.
It can't be comedians.
No, it can be an actor, it can be a musician, anything you want.
Oh,
I actually think that if I met, and I know this is going to sound like a little bit fucking odd, not odd, but if I met Michael Jackson when he was alive.
when he was alive, you would have been very young, so you probably would have hit off.
No, but I actually think that if I met him, I think I'd have got on with him.
I think me and Harry Styles would be real gay together.
I met Niall Horan.
Yeah.
He's just one of the lads. He's
He's a
just
big
as
golfer,
normal
isn't
as any. Huh?
He likes golf, doesn't
Loves. I met him at a golf event. I was hosting a golf event
Oh,
for him.
I hear he's a very,
He
very
is
nice.
absolutely 100% sound.
Yep.
He is just the most. I'm like, I know how's it going. Well, how are things? He's so white. He's just so
course.
normal.
Of course.
And I think that's the good thing about Irish celebrities. They're very. You get really brought back down to earth. Very quickly. Cillian Murphy, I'd get on really well with. I think.
Yeah. I walked past Harry Styles in Platinum Services down in Dublin Airport.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be back. Platinum Services. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
They're going to Philadelphia next month.
Are you going to use Platinum Services?
Andrew, why would I fly and not use it? For
200 quid.
Do you think it's more? It's probably more, but I'm not paying it, so it's fine.
Right.
I hope they charge me more for it. Apparently,
Oh, you're not paying for it.
apparently, depending on the time, you can get for 200. I think that's maybe one of the lower ends of the rates, but it can go up to like if you're at a peak time, maybe it's a Saturday at fucking noon or something.
For that money,
I think it's like 800.
for 800 quid, they want to wash you as well.
Well, they do have lovely shower facilities down
Like
there.
they
and
no,
things
like they
that.
want to
No,
come
like
in and
they-
be like, right, put your hand up. You know, when you're in school and your mum used to do it as a baby.
I let them do it.
I said you have to wash me now as well. Like,
Yeah, wipe
you
my
cut
hole.
my toenails.
Yeah, I don't even need the shit, but wipe it anyway. No, I insist.
That's disgusting.
No, I insist.
The fuck?
No,
I-
those McDonald's adverts. No, like where it's like, you know, do you like getting your money's worth?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like getting your whole way.
Yeah,
Just-
Bada
but
ba-
I think, who would you like to meet? You think you would banter straight away with?
Trying to think of a big actor. It's hard, like, because actors are hard to relate to. You need someone that's really.
I
down
think
to earth.
actors.
Actors are.
I think actors. No, don't know. They're too fucking stoic. To one
saying
side.
you got to go for musicians, do you?
A musician or musicians. Soccer players can fuck off. No interest in soccer players.
Really? Why?
Rugby players, yes. Soccer players are fucking. Oh man, fucking.
Do you know who I think are great people? Boxers.
Yeah, I met Paddy Barnes recently.
Paddy's good lad. Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah.
understand him.
No.
Well, Paddy, I used to get a bit down you knocked him out. Gold medal.
Paddy speaks very similar to, you know, like a young Prince
Lovely man, though.
George,
Lovely
you know,
guy.
or King George.
Yeah,
just
King.
has that the King's Speech. He's like the King's Speech,
He has
but
the King's Speech.
Yeah, but the Irish version.
Yeah.
Just a bit of stuttering going on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's a good lad.
Where? Oh fuck! I was just going to ask you a question there now.
Where am I doing anything?
No. So
Dua Lipa's on your mind. That's the issue.
I actually still have her up here on the Google
Oh,
images.
buddy, there is some good videos
I did
on
not
TikTok.
realize. That
Wasn't even the best one. There's definitely way better.
Is she like a new Lady Gaga kind of thing? She a bit like that.
I don't know.
No, she's not as mad.
or
Yeah.
artistic. It's like she's just like a fucking
Pop
pop
babe.
superstar.
She's just
A bit
pop.
like Taylor Swift, is it? That kind of stuff.
She just does, but she doesn't play guitar. She's more like sexy, dancey. She's like white Beyonce,
She's like a white
That's
Beyonce.
good comparison.
Yeah, I wouldn't get on with her.
No, that'd be a tough
No.
go.
She's
Who would you
on
like to meet as a
acting
celebrity
shows.
and look at them and you don't like them and you're like, and like who don't you like? And if you met them, you're like, I don't like you, but I fucking have to talk to you.
I don't know. You have to give me some names of people that people don't like. Who is a disliked celebrity? Did we Google the most
Who's the
disliked
most
celebrities?
disliked celebrity?
Bruce Willis.
Oh, Bruce Willis isn't disliked.
But is he, is
Also, he's very sick at the minute. That's Sly Sean.
Oh, is he sick?
He is actually can't speak anymore. Died dead hard. Made no sense. Most
Kanye West.
Ah.
Shia LaBeouf. Who's that?
Shia LaBeouf
Who's
actor.
that? Chris Brown.
yeah.
These are all man
this?
beaters, are they?
They pretty much are. And the most disliked celebrities. 54 of the most hated celebrities of all time.
Jonah Hill.
Oh, Jonah Hill's surely not disliked.
Why is Sean Penn disliked? Andrew Garfield. He's a nice fella. What the fuck? This is bullshit.
I could have you reading this all day, just but saying they're nice fellas.
Jay Leno. He can fuck off.
Travolta, I would have really liked
here-
Dave met.
James Corden.
Corden.
I met him.
Fucking
You
yeah.
haven't, have you?
And
Yeah, I've met
was
James
it? I have
Corden.
heard.
He's lovely.
Yeah.
Really nice. I've met other famous comedians who I won't name in this podcast, and I've worked with them a couple of times. I would say famous, but it's, you know, well known.
Arlo Hanna.
No,
Jack Whitehall.
but just fucking arseholes, man.
Yeah.
Like absolute dicks.
Trying
To the point where, you know, sometimes you'd be like on somewhere and they could be on as well, or you're at the same festival as them, and you're just going into like, you know, the bar afterwards, and you're like, oh god. No, I wouldn't speak to them, and they wouldn't speak to me. Like I'm not
Yeah.
a superstar or anything like that. Like they're obviously above me. I'm talking about people like above sort of
Yes.
levels and stuff. But you just look at them, and you just go, you're such a bullshitter,
Name names. I know you. I know you.
and you know him.
Who did I meet comedian wise? It was
I met Patrick Keelty. He was very nice.
I've met him once. Lovely,
He's a lovely fella.
Lovely fella, and I worked with his brother actually. Yeah.
What's his brother do?
Well, I think I can say like he worked at the Ferrari dealership. I don't know if he still does. Don't know if he still does.
In Belfast.
Yeah. There's a Ferrari dealership in Belfast. You ever been?
Who the fuck is buying Ferraris in Belfast?
People from down south. Truthfully.
Who the fuck?
Yeah. Like,
Driving a Ferrari around fucking
do you know their sales target for a month?
Botanic Avenue. You're going to look like a twat.
Their sales target for a month was 1. And I swear to God, that's legit honest. It's like,
Really?
your sales target is one. People in the Renault dealership are like, 84 cars need to be sold this month. The Ferrari guys are
Car
like,
dealers, man, they're so dodgy, aren't they? Some of them are, and some of them aren't. I had an awful problem with a car dealer in Manchester, and I kind of didn't square up to him, but I just went, "You're bullshitting me." I went in to buy a car, and it was a Volkswagen Polo, and say the car was $9,000, and I was getting the car finance, and he said to me, "Oh, how much can you afford to pay back monthly?" And I said, "Oh, 150," and he went, "Okay, we'll tailor it to 150 a month." So then, when I got the form in front of me, it said AER, which is the annual equivalent rate, which was like something like 6% or something like that. And I said, "Yeah, what's the APR? What's the percentage on the loan?" And he went, "What you need to focus on, Andrew, is what your monthly payment is." I said, No, there's a difference between APR and AER.
yeah.
Annual percentage rate, annual equivalent rate. I said, and the APR is normally double the AER.
Yeah.
So I said, "What's the APR?" Because I know you could get a loan from the bank for like, at that time now, I'm talking, it's good 10 years ago, you get a loan at like 3%, 4%,
Yeah.
5%.
Yeah.
He was trying to sell me a car with 12% APR.
Oh, yeah. I've listened.
And I said to him, "I've asked you twice, what's the APR?"
Yeah.
And the APR was written on the back of the form. So he was trying to focus the sale
Yeah.
on what I could afford a month. So if I'm borrowing $9,000, I'm paying back fucking 12 grand or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, 12 grand. Whereas I could get a loan off Sainsbury's or
Pay back
NatWest
10 or whatever.
and pay back 10 grand.
Yeah.
And so he's making his commission on the car sale.
Oh, yeah.
And he's getting a commission on selling the finance as well.
One golden rule of car dealerships is never get finance from a car dealership.
Never get a car from a car dealership.
You can get a car from a car dealership because that's where cars come from, born. But yeah, never go finance on a car of any, because it's always going to be much more percent than if you were to just get a loan from a bank, essentially.
Always, credit union's better, isn't it?
Yeah, same. I've worked in loads of like Aston Martin, Bentley.
What are they like to work in?
Quiet, because not many people are buying them, and they're just a different experience. Like, you go into a Bentley dealership, you're fucking treated like royalty around the showroom. Have some cake, have some tea, sit, lounge.
Touch me if you want.
Do you want to sit in the showroom for 6 hours and just do some work? No
Do you want a
problem.
massage?
Yeah, all that sort of carry on. You go into the Renault dealership, it's just like, bring your own water, bring your, like, you know what I mean? Good luck.
Good luck if the brakes work.
Good luck. Yeah, this is on you if this all goes wrong. But yeah, no, I've worked in loads. Lexus is really nice too. Lexus.
It's on Boucher Road.
I've worked on Boucher Road. I've worked on
Work at Skoda.
I did some work at Skoda. Yeah, Mervyn Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, what were they like? I bought my last car there.
Oh, really nice
They
people.
were actually
yeah.
very good now, I
Yeah,
must say.
yeah. I've worked down
I
south.
bought a car there, and after 2 weeks I didn't like it, and he just let me take it back.
Yeah, they
So
are
fair play to them there.
They are
There's
pretty.
rattles coming out of the fucking car everywhere. Like, I bought a Seat Leon, 2-litre sports Seat Leon, white, and it was actually a really nice car.
Yeah.
It was just it's a tin can.
I've drove a Seat
And
before.
now I drive
not
an
a fan.
Audi. I got an Audi A3.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's talk about secure. Like somebody said to me, buy a car that will save your life, not buy a car that'll make you look good.
That I completely
So
agree.
I think Audi or Skoda are my two. I'm not into cars, so
Me
Audi
neither.
or Skoda.
Me neither.
Whatever taxi drivers use.
I'm Hyundai i40. That's what all the taxi drivers
Oh, you
use.
middle-aged woman with 3 kids.
i40. Yep. But let me tell you, cheap, runs fucking great. It's an unbelievable car. Best car I've ever had, and fucking I would stick with Hyundai as long as I can.
Really?
Oh, they never break down. They're fucking solid, like good on the diesel. Like everything about them is just great car.
And what litre is the engine? 1.6?
1.7, I think. Yeah.
Oh, 1.6, mate.
Yeah, loser. But I'm not really like, I'm not mad in the cars, but fucking, yeah, there was something I was going to say about cars. It's gone.
Yeah,
my mind's not with me today.
I'm approaching my nearly 2-year anniversary of crashing my last car.
That's what I was going to say. Cars are
My car insurance came up there for renewal, right?
Yeah.
So I'm with a Direct Line. So they send you like a month in advance. They send you the letter. Your car insurance, your renewal is, I pay 550 quid for my car insurance.
Yeah.
I had 7 years no claims bonus, and then I crashed. I wrote my car off in my housing estate on black ice. Got paid out, used that money for another car. Anyway, but because of what happened, they took 5 years off my no claims, so I still had 2 years no claims.
That's not bad.
They didn't take the whole 7 off.
That's not bad.
So I get my car insurance renewal come in the post a couple of weeks ago, and it's £530. It's gone down by £20.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm thinking, oh, that's really cool. It's gone down by £20 because I'm now back up to whatever 4 years, no claims again, or whatever it is. So I decide, obviously, I'm going to shop around.
Yeah.
So I go into whatever compare the market or whatever it is, postcode Belfast, doing it. Where will the car be parked? I'm like, underground bunker by 24-hour security. How many miles do you do a year? Probably 12.
Probably about 2.
What's the lock on the car? 24-hour security man, paid minimum wage to stand there. Oh, I'm doing all this kind of bullshit, right? Like, type it in, lies, occupation, writer, performer, comedian, or you just put in entertainer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do it. Quotes come up, and it's like, did it. We will send you the top 3 quotes to your email. The most expensive quote was $7,000.
Jesus Christ.
And the cheapest quote was 610.
Fair enough. So,
How do you go from $7,000 to 610 for car insurance?
Well, what we got to do is
quote.
we got to sit and we got to compare. What do you get for the 610? What do you get for the $7,000? Because maybe the $7,000 they're
You
like
get a wife and kids for that.
You get a TV. Maybe you get access to Princess Anne. I don't know. I'd definitely pay.
Get $5 million off Prince Andrew.
But yeah, it just shows.
How the fuck can a car insurance go from 600 quid? What's the algorithm in this other company that they're using to go from 600 quid to $7,000?
What annoys me about cars the most is that they're probably the one asset you buy that you never make money on again. Like if you buy even if you buy a sofa or something, you maybe sell it again for.
Well, you can recover it,
all that sort of stuff. Cars, once they fucking go, you just need to buy another one, and it's like you will every time you drive that car, the fucking money is just going like that on it. Unless you're fucking a collector that has one of those ones that appreciate, but they cost like $200,000 or whatever. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, and also you buy car insurance. What pisses me off about car insurance is you buy car insurance and then you get penalised for using what you bought.
Yeah.
So they kind of go, do you want to protect your no claims bonus? No, because that's why I have it. Like, but you can pay us extra money so you don't lose your no claims bonus. Well, if I paid for this insurance so that if I want to use the insurance, don't penalise me for using the product I fucking paid for.
I have 15 years no claims, and that doesn't do me any favours for discount.
I've got 4 years and I'm paying $530 now for car insurance. To me, 500 quid for 15,000 miles a year is a good deal.
I think I'm paying $490.
But you know what you're paying $490. Well,
yep.
Okay. Well, I've had a crash. You've hadn't. So what is it? An extra 30 quid. But also,
it's fine. Like, that's what I'm saying.
When I did my claim, just so you know, when I did my claim, you know the way you're supposed to put down like the number of miles you use per year. I'd gone well over that.
Okay.
They never checked.
Well, no one ever comes to your car to be like.
They never checked. Like, oh, you're only allowed 10,000 miles a year. So if you put in like, I use 20,000 miles a year, your price goes up.
Yeah.
They never checked how many miles I'd put on the car before I wrote it off.
No.
Like, and I was just like, so every time now I do it, I'm like, just put in 5,000. Like,
yeah.
Fucking bastards, man. They're robbing bastards.
They're just, I don't know. Any way to get their arm in the fucking the white man.
So
sorry, I mean.
So Aaron, in November you're going to be opening for me at the Black Box, which is sold out. And thank you so much to everybody who bought a ticket. It is sold out. I've put on an extra date in February.
Yep.
And which tickets are actually available right now on my website and also on my Instagram or the Black Box website. The show's on the 11th of February at the Black Box. Aaron, you're going to be opening.
I'm doing an hour. I'm doing an opening hour.
He's doing the show.
I'm doing He's
doing a show about he's doing a show on Princess Anne.
Fuck, that's longer than an hour. That's a full fucking. That's a 2.5 or so it is. That's a musical.
Yeah. So to everybody, thanks so much. Where are you on this week?
I'm supporting Kieran Bartlett in Derry on Friday, so there's a few tickets left at the Nerve Centre. Although by the time this goes out, when does this go out?
Next week.
Next week.
This week.
When's it go out? Next Thursday.
Yeah.
So after next Thursday, I will be in Newcastle with one Paddy McDonnell.
Newcastle in England?
No, Newcastle in County. Oh, that's sold out, so I can't even say that one. Here's my next one. I'll be in Derry with Dave Elliott at the Nerve Centre on the 1st of October.
Fantastic.
Come to that. There are tickets. And then I'll be, if you're down south in Dublin, I'm in Whelan's with one Shane Todd on Monday the 3rd, and then we'll recoup on dates after that.
On dates afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so anyway, thank you very much to everybody for coming on Cork and the North podcast thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon as well. Links and all the details are up there. And also details of the live show happening in December. If you want to come, it's going to be stand-up in the first section with some of my favourite guests. Then in the second half of the show, it's going to be a panel like a quiz. And I'm going to be hosting it, and we're going to have Northern Irish comedians on one side, and we're going to have real comedians on the other side. Okay, so there you go.
And Princess Anne in the middle.
And Dua Lipa is going to be on fucking on a Zoom call, and we're all just going to be there.
Don't even. That is a dirty call.
I know, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much. Patreon.
Oh yes, before you go, go follow.
Fucking
Patreon.
pay.
Yeah, there you go.
Pay.
There you go.
Pay.
No, you said it.
All right.